take you to the Hotel Martinet in Brooklyn, where Bobby Millett and his orchestra are offering a program of dance music.
Hey guys, so today I'm going to go over things I packed on my last Contiki trip. I'll be taking another one hopefully very soon, the next few months. And I just wanted to make a video on the things I actually packed and things I regret packing and things I wish I would have packed. First of all, this is a carry-on. It's a 21-inch. I do not want to risk losing my suitcase traveling overseas for the first time. It was kind of a noob and I didn't know what to take, so I just took my 21-inch. I would have taken my 24-inch next time I go. So on this left-hand side was all my essentials. On my right-hand side, I had all my clothes. As you see, I have my boots. I did take my boots. I took a pair of tennis shoes. And I took some flats. The tennis shoes I wore most of the time. When I went out of town, out and about, I wore my flats. And some other nights I did take my boots. They're more comfortable to walk in. And they were more accessible. And since it was really cold, it was kind of nice having boots on. So on this hand side, I have the first thing you'll get when you book a Contiki tour via Contiki little wallet. In here they have your travel voucher, so like if you get travel insurance, it'll be in here and you'll have to give that to your tour manager once you meet up. It comes with a tag, so you get a tags for your suitcase, so whenever you put your suitcase in under the bus, they know who it belongs to. Here I have a copy of my passport. It's full in color. Make sure it's in color. You could take a black and white one, that's up to you, but I prefer color. A pen. And I hardly use this during the trip, but I did use it towards the end when I put all my stuff here together, all my receipts, everything was in here. I even put my passport, my boarding pass. You could use it to go on your trip, like your boarding pass and all that stuff. It's up to you, whatever you want to use it. I have my own passport holder, so I didn't really use this on the trip. I took my journal. I hardly wrote on it, to be honest. I just wrote on it during the first day. And then when I got back, I filled it in with all my pictures. I still have to write into it, so it's a process. It's my first journal, so I don't really take it too hard to journal in there. In this pouch, I carry my other things. I carried my eye mask. I hardly used it, but it was kind of nice to have if I needed it. Kleenex, an adapter. This one is the 4-in-1 adapter by Flight 001. I bought this on Macy's, but they also have it on Amazon. I will link it down below. Some earplugs. So I was in here. Sometimes I will put this little pouch inside that blue pouch. This one was my electronics cable bag. Like my charger, my headphones, my locks. Make sure you bring locks. So you collect your suitcase if you need to. And I had 2 locks. I have a combination one and a key one. Key is kind of harder to do. If you lose the key, you're screwed. If you have a combination one, it's a little bit easier. But I had both just in case I needed them. I did use them when I will leave my suitcase like at the hotel. I will basically lock it up. Obviously, they could take the whole suitcase when they steal something, but it was kind of nice to just have that just in case your roommates try to go through your stuff. I never had that happen to me, but it was kind of nice. It was peace of mind when you did have it. And here I had my liquids. Here I have my shampoo, conditioner, and body, what's it called? Body shower. So I had them in a bag. You can have them in a little Ziploc bag too. Whenever you go to the airport, you could just put it on the thing to get scanned and you got your liquids out. UK is really strict about the liquids, so just make sure you only have 3 liquids when you fly out. I bought packing cubes from e-bags. I got the pack of 4 or 5, I forgot. And I have my clothes and packing cubes. There was only 2 of them. I used the medium size one and I used this one when I took it, so it was like this. So here I had all my clothes, like all my shirts, pants were on this one, and on this one were all my undergarments. So I was on that side. When I bought those cubes, I got a free bag. This free bag It's usually used for sports travel clothes. So all my undergarments, dirty undergarments, went in there. So that was my like laundry bag. One thing I regret taking is this little thing. I thought that maybe since I took a small luggage, I could bring back this and have all my souvenirs in here. I did bring some things back, but since this didn't have wheels, it was kind of hard to put on top of my carry-on and carry it around. When I got to New York, I had to drag this thing around. Next thing will be my towel. This is a quick dry towel. It's pretty huge. Easy to pack. It's really big. This one's a size large. They have all different type of colors on Amazon, and it dries really quickly. So it takes like about an hour to 2 to dry. So and it's super easy to pack. So there you go. It's really small. It's really convenient. When you're going to city, it's really convenient to have your towel instead of your regular towel, because if you have a regular towel, it takes longer to dry. And some hotels do, usually all hotels have towels, but I mean, if you want to use your own towel, I would prefer a travel towel. This was my cosmetic bag. On one side, I had all my, like, you know, razor, Q-tips, makeup wipes, deodorant. On the other side was on my makeup. I don't have it in here right now, but when I did travel, take one makeup palette and just like my eyeliner, my mascara, and my eyelash curler. I didn't wear foundation. I probably just took my BB cream. My umbrella. So I took my umbrella. I left it most of the time in my suitcase, so that was not really used much, but I wish I would have taken. When you go to Venice, take your umbrella. It rains. My straightener, I had my roommate use it a few times. I myself used it only once, and which was in Paris, and I literally used it once. Kind of was something I wish I would not have taken, and just decided to do different hairstyles on different days that require no heating tools. Another thing that I took, but it was my purse the whole time, was this Travelon purse that I bought. I like this. This is the best purse ever. I wish I would have bought it beforehand for other trips, which, I mean, in LA, who really pickpockets you? But this one, it's really handy because it has little locks. So once you lock your bag, you clip it lock. So every time, it's hard to open a zipper down here. Like, once you get used to closing and opening your zippers, it's super easy. But for somebody who has never used one of this before, it is pretty tricky. If somebody tries to cut your bag, they can, because it has this protective mesh in there that has metal. Same thing on the bottom. It has this wire inside of here that helps if they try to slash it off of you, so they can't take it either. Pockets. This one is the biggest pocket it has. It's super deep. It fits an iPad, mini iPad in here. So I had my mini iPad here sometimes when I had to use it. Here's my wallet that I use. This was a wallet I used most of the time. Here I have my cards. Here I carry my boarding pass, a pen obviously, and my passport was in here. This is a bag I will always carry all my passport in there, so it was in this pocket all the way in the back. Zipped. Zipper number 2. And then this was clipped. And this was against my waist the whole time. So it was really, and also this has a flashlight. So it has everything. I really liked it. Like, my camera was in here, my headphones was in here, like all my cables were in here. Usually in this little bag all the way at the bottom. So I recommend a travel bag. I know it's not the cutest thing, but it is really handy. Here I have a pen, another pen, and then here I thought it was too accessible for the cards to be just out here. You can do that, but I prefer not to. I just had it all the way in the back with my passport. My passport, I took it with me most of the time, but most of the time I carry my paper one. most of the time my passport stayed in my hotel when it was a nice hotel, and I locked my suitcase. I never really took it into the city, especially when the city was 30 minutes away, just because I didn't personally want to lose it, or I didn't want to risk get it stolen. So these are the things I took on the trip.